Good morning and welcome to Friday Insights with your travel advisor. Today, since I'm talking about cruising, I just thought I'd put us in the right frame of mind by wearing my captain's hat that I did a cruise party for. So today, I wanted to share the cruise experience through one of my travel advisor partners whose niche is cruising. And those of you who love cruising or are thinking about doing something new, you will want to listen to some of the highlights and things like that that she provided. Now, she booked a 4-night cruise on board the Carnival Breeze, and their stops were in Cozumel and Progreso, Mexico. She did book this at the travel advisor rate because she wanted to test the waters and provide firsthand experience. So here are some of the things that she shared with us. Everyone must be vaccinated. The exemption are children under 12, which right now still cannot be vaccinated. So even though you have been vaccinated, everyone aboard the ship was vaccinated, you must still provide an original vaccination card along with your negative COVID testing, which must be taken 3 days prior to boarding. Masks are required, and once you come on board to the terminal as you're entering, they spray you down with hand sanitizer as you enter the terminal. And then once they do that, they check to make sure that you have all of the proper documentation in order to board the cruise line. She did see those who were turned away because they did not have that proper documentation, which included your negative COVID testing along with your vaccination card showing proof that you have been vaccinated. Now, a lot of times, no, I shouldn't say a lot of times. Those of you who've already cruised before, you know that once we get on board and get settled in your staterooms, then you get that loud beep before we set sail for everyone to come to the muster station for the safety drill. Well, that is not the way they're doing it. Now you must check in, and even before you go to your stateroom, they check you in. There's only a maximum of 10 people at a time, where they give you the safety drill, and once you've completed that, then they will activate your ship and sail card. Your ship and sail card allows you access to your stateroom as well as shopping on board the cruise, for anything else that you want to purchase on while you're cruising. She did see her room being cleaned the next day. They wiped down the walls, the rails, the handles, and even the phones and the remote control. So she did feel totally safe and comfortable coming back into her room to take off her mask and just sit back and relax. As far as dinner goes, there are no paper menus being handed out. What they do is ask you to download the app, and from the app, which is where you're able to make your dinner selections. The Lido deck, where most people go, there's no more self-serve on the Lido deck other than I believe getting your salad, she said. But there's plexiglass protecting all the food, and you're actually served when you go up to the Lido deck to get your food. The excursions were handled by each group was taken off. They were sanitized once they arrived before they stepped onto the Mexico border. They were sprayed with hand sanitizer coming in and leaving out. Families with children who were unvaccinated, they were taken off in a bubble. And that's just something to protect the children. And due to the fact that children aren't able to be vaccinated at this time, there were no children's camps that were open during that time. So these are just some of the highlights that I wanted to share with you, because at the forefront of the cruise line industry, they're about keeping their crew and guests safe while reopening the world to cruising. So are you ready to get back on the water? I have space available on a cruise leaving out of Baltimore on Royal Caribbean in May of 2022, as well as space on a Norwegian cruise cruising the Hawaiian Islands. So with that, this is Michelle McDaniel of Roger Chris Travel, reminding you again why it's so important to book with a travel advisor in order to advise you of the protocols that are in place so that you don't get turned away at the gate. So with that, make it a fantastic weekend. And don't forget to contact me so I can get you on these cruises. Space is limited. Have a fantastic weekend.